Can you guys hear me? Hey, Gil, I met one of your buddies today. Works at the, hi Anita, works at Goodwill. Hey, Amber. We'll give people a second. Beard's a little longer, hairline's a little more receded. Hey. Hey, Michael, thanks for that $50 too while I was in. I appreciate that. I think that was, I don't remember his name. I was at Spicy Thai. What up, Aaron? He came up to the car when I was walking out and he recognized me, said it was one of your guys. I can't remember his name now, but yeah, I think that might have been his name. I haven't got the neck tat yet, but I want to get it right here, like right there, just so it peaks above the collar. Yeah, it's quite the beard. What up, John? So anyway, yeah, home. I got out this morning about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, I think, 8:15, 8:30. She who shall not be named picked me up, and I walked out. She was supposed to be there at 8, and I walked out at about 8:15, and there was nobody in the parking lot. She apparently overslept a little bit, but she eventually showed up and got me. So it felt like forever, Christy. So yeah, they had me in there. I was in segregation all 33 days. You know, I was locked in a cell by myself for 21 and a half hours a day. We were allowed out. I got out for an hour in the morning from 8:30 to 9:30, another hour in the afternoon from 2:30 to 3:30, and then 30 minutes at night from 8:30 to 9. It was complete bullshit. The way they're running that jail is completely fucked up. And yeah, so they put me right into segregation. They made me like they gave me a level 2, which level 1 is the highest security you can get. That's max. They made me a level 2 so they could throw me in the back right when I got in there, and whatever. So yeah, it was only 33 days, but when you're locked in a cell, when they're running it like a level 4 prison or a level 5 prison, you just sit in a room all day long and whatever. So, you know, not ideal, but it is what it is. So they're trying to, I'm not quite done yet. I'm done with that, but I got to go see Tomlinson on the 29th, and he's going to try to give me another 90 days, over the PPO stuff from 19 months ago. He's been sitting on this. It was over, posting pictures of my daughter and texting my ex's mom. Neither thing violates the PPO, you know, based on the provisions in the PPO and all that, but you know, it is what it is. He wants to keep playing this game with me, and so I'm going to have to walk through that still. But yeah, I'm looking at another 90 days, 93 days. I'll do 75 of them or 77 of them. I've done a lot of research on the case law. He denied me an attorney at the hearings, at both evidentiary hearings. One was in June of 21, and the other was in October of 21 or of 22. I'm sorry. So yeah, so 19 months and like 17 months he's been sitting on these, and he's going to try to put me back in. It is what it is. My lawyers, I have them all prepped for it. We're going to deal with it. The Court of Appeals, it's based on him denying me the attorney and not getting the valid waiver of counsel. It's a structural error and it's automatic reversal, but he's going to throw me in anyway, and I'm going to have to deal with the Court of Appeals to get out, but it is what it is. I'll walk through it the way I walk through everything. You know, it's just this is what they do, and this will be like the 3rd or 4th time he's locked me up for posting pictures of Oakley. So he tells me not to do it, I'm not going to stop doing it. I don't, punish me. I told him I'll die on this hill 10 out of 10 times. You're not going to tell me that I can't post pictures of my own daughter when that's something that millions of people do all day, every day, but somehow I can't do it. My ex can post the pictures. Crystal, my back's all fucked up. That's a whole nother thing I'm going to be dealing with. I see the spine specialist in 2 weeks, the day before my sentencing. But yeah, what they're doing, my ex can post pictures of Oakley. Her family can post pictures. Pretty much everybody can post pictures of my daughter except me. And if I do, I got to go to jail on it. So we're going to deal with him. It is what it is. I knew when I posted it that it was going to potentially be an issue. But like I said, you're not going to tell me that I can't post pics of my own daughter. You're not going to erase me out of her life, and you're not going to erase her out of my life. So we'll see. We'll see what happens and how it goes. What else? So as far as the jail goes, it's terrible there. As far as the Deps go and the sergeants go, they're cool, except for Sergeant LeBeau. He's just a punk ass bitch. But, the problem at the jail, it's being ran by a bunch of clowns, by a bunch of people that shouldn't be calling any shots or doing anything. The jail's being sued left and right. There's, I think right now, 4 federal lawsuits pending against the jail. There's 2 more coming. And these are big, valid federal lawsuits about what's going on. It's their mail policy, their the good time stuff, the inadequate medical care, the visit policy, the mail policy. I mean, these are big federal things that they're doing in there, and policies that they started implementing 2 years ago when Tracy DeCausin became the administrator and when Oljanek and Adams became the lieutenants. These people are costing this county, hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees because they are just running the jail and putting in these policies that violate constitutional rights, civil rights, all kinds of stuff. So, they're going to learn. They think that this isn't going to cause them a problem, but we're going to see because they're going to get hammered with these lawsuits. There's a lot coming, and it's some big groups that are taking them to task. It's big law firms and big civil rights groups, and then my guy Phil Ellison. I mean, these people don't lose. The one group that's going to be filing a lawsuit against them, they got rid of cash bail in Illinois and California. These are very well-funded civil rights groups that love a good fight. They love it, and they're all the attorneys are Ivy League educated attorneys. We're talking Harvard, Yale, Columbia, University of Texas Law School. I mean, these are top-notch cream of the crop attorneys with very, very solid legal educations. So, and they are zeroed in on St. Clair County. St. Clair County's never dealt with what's going on now. So yeah, they're going to learn. I was in there, I don't know, jail sucks. It's so boring. If they ran it how they were supposed to run it, it would be fine. It would be a lot easier. But this whole thing they do now with this max and segregation and lockdown 21 and a half hours a day in your cell and all this stuff, it's not supposed to be like that. I was in there on a petty misdemeanor. Other people were in there on petty misdemeanors, and they were immediately putting us into segregation. It's not how it's supposed to be. Segregation is what they give level 4 and level 5 inmates at prisons. These are people that killed people and, raped people and did all kinds of crazy, violent stuff that get locked up in this. Not people that were convicted of petty misdemeanors. So we're going to deal with it. Hey, Angel. I did see Todd Visga in there, and if you'll remember, Todd Visga is the Smiths Creek kid fucker. So yeah, and I made my feelings known about him every time I would see him. He was in protective custody, but I could see him when he would come out. Hey Leslie, I would see him when he would come out for his little hour, and he would come up to the officer station, and I'd be out on my little hour, so I just yelled at him. I talked a lot of shit to him and whatever. Someone's sending him money because he was getting commissary and he was able to use the phone on the tablet. So someone's sending the creep money. I didn't see his husband Austin in there anywhere. I'm not sure if he's even in St. Clair County, but yeah. And then I don't know if you guys saw it a few weeks ago. The kid that was barricaded, he barricaded himself in the house up in Port Huron, and the little young kid Josh Frazier. He was in my unit. He wasn't my cellmate. We weren't in the same cell together, but we were in the same unit together. So yeah, he was in there. Kind of funny. We called him Little Pew Pew. That was the nickname I gave him, because he shot out had himself barricaded in the house and shot the drone down and all kinds of stuff. He's in a lot of trouble, but yeah, I always end up with everyone, whatever. Yeah, there's some mental health issues there. They're sending him to the forensic center to get evaluated and whatever. Yeah, he shot down the drone. I mean, that's Little Pew Pew. He was a trip, man. As soon as he walked in the unit, I was like, what's your name? And he's like Josh. I'm like, yeah, you're that kid that was just barricaded, weren't you? So crazy story. I've looked at a lot of the I've been reading, sorry, I'm trying to read everyone's comments. I've been reading a lot of the headlines from the Times Herald over the last, 5 weeks I've been gone. And, what up, Sean? Steiny. Yeah, he had a gas mask. He had body armor. He had a ghost gun. He had an AR. I mean, this kid was just had the arsenal locked and loaded. I kind of know a lot about his case. We talked a lot. I know what was going on. There's some things there. Hopefully he's able to get himself out of it somewhat and kind of mitigate the trouble that he's in. It's a crazy story. We'll hear about it. What's up, Heath? But I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about now. The Times Herald. So I've been reading a lot of the headlines. I mean, holy shit, what's going on in this city? There's just been Port Huron is eating itself alive. It's like a mini Gotham. And I haven't been here. So it's, this stuff's just been going on for the last, 5 weeks I've been gone, 4.5 weeks I've been gone. What up, Scotty? But yeah, it's whatever. There's all kinds of shit going on in PH. PH is some issues. I mean, you read the headlines and it's just one thing after another after another. Who else was locked up in there? The one kid, he's the one that held the girl hostage and whatever, and was torturing her. I can't think of his name now. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. What up, Larry? Port Huron's crazy. I see that Freed. So Freed's been doing these coffee hours. I don't know if you guys have seen them. He's been scheduling all these coffee hours and stuff. He had one scheduled for tomorrow at Ann's Diner right next to my office up in Port Huron at Blue Water Healthy Living. And he canceled it. Said it was a scheduling conflict. Just happened the day before he canceled it. I think it's because he thinks I was going to it, and he does it, he's afraid of the big bad wolf. So now that I'm out, I don't know if I was going to go, but I made them believe I was going to. But yeah, I think 3 people showed up at the last one, or 5 people showed up. I heard that, Nathan, that Freed and Julian are homies. No, but yeah, 5 people showed up to the last one. He had like 3 cops there, or 2 cops there for his security detail. James Freed's a clown. He's just a clown. This dude is like, I don't know what he thinks. It's whatever. I got some things in store for him though. So my lawsuit against the city is still going on, and yeah, McCormick's they did. And that's why they had to move the one from McCormick's, because they didn't clear it with the owners of McCormick's. Jeff Julian for mayor, free garlic and kale for everyone. I don't know how Julian thinks that he's going to win a city council seat. The Port Huron is not going to elect an unemployed, poor, homeless dude that literally can't take care of his own self. How's he going to take care of the city? But I'm not going to talk a lot about Julian. He's not going to ride my coattails. He can go do his own thing and whatever. He should go take a shower. I don't like the dude. I don't like the dude at all. I think he's a scam artist. He's a con artist. And he doesn't do for the city what he says he does and what he thinks he does. He's a legend in his own mind and, whatever. But there's just, I don't know what's going on. There's this county and this community. We need a leadership. We need a change in leadership across the board. We need somebody new. Yeah, Jeff. He'll tell you that he's been doing this for, everywhere, that, I'm new to this. He's been doing this a long time. So whatever. But yeah, we need new leadership in this county and in the city. We need somebody new at PHPD. We need someone new at the Sheriff's Department. I can tell you that the Sheriff's Department, the morale there is, people do not like Matt King. He's got his little core group of people, but as the department as a whole, they are not supportive of Matt King. They don't like him. He's a clown. Tracy DeCausin, the jail administrator, she's useless. She's incompetent. She's inept. And she only got her job because she's banging the ex undersheriff and whoever else she was sleeping with to get her job there. You know, this is what they do. It is what it is. But, you know, we need a new mayor of Port Huron. We need a lot of new city council members. I know a lot of them, the mayor and I think 4 council members are up for re-election this year. People need to run against them. I see Bohm, they're trying to recall Bohm. He's up for re-election. It's time. You know, this city, you can't save a city and you can't save a community that doesn't want to save itself. You know, and I've done a lot of thinking over the last, 5 weeks, 4.5 weeks and stuff. And, I've talked with a lot of people in there. I talked with some of the depths in there and different stuff. And people need to start stepping up. There can't just be one of me. There needs to be 20 of me. And just people that are doing what I'm doing. And there needs to be, hundreds of people showing up at these meetings. You want to take this community back and take the city of Port Huron back, people need to step up. The Facebook guy can't do it. I'm just one person. I can't. People just need to step up. The good people need to step up and put themselves, and they need to run against these people. And all of you out there need to vote for the good people. And we need to get rid of the bad people, or this stuff's going to keep happening. I mean, this community is a fucking dumpster fire. The city of Port Huron is a dumpster fire. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be at all. It should be a nice, good community with a lot of positivity and a lot of stuff going on. I was downtown today after I got out, and a bunch of stuff's closed. There's another business going to be closing. The city smells like shit. There's still the stuff going on at the wastewater treatment plant. I went to the courthouse right when I got out today to pay my child support, and the whole city just smells like shit. I think it's very indicative and very symbolic of Port Huron as a whole that, your entire city smells like absolute shit from the shit plant. So there needs to be changes. People for so long have bitched and complained about Port Huron and said, PH is this and PH is that and whatever. Change it. And the only way you're going to change it is if good people start standing up and start speaking out and start trying to replace the bad people. And I don't even know if I want to be the one to run for something. I would rather just try to help the people that will run and campaign for them and promote them. I'm a little too polarizing, I think, to win an election. And I think if I run, it's going to motivate people that wouldn't vote to come out and vote for other people just because they want to vote against me. So I'd rather find some good people, that will step up and run, and then we can just all campaign for them, and we can all just, try to push them into position and put them into position. It was good seeing you too, Sandy. So one thing I want to address, I'm dressed up. I had to go to a funeral right when I got out today. A lot of you on here may have known Brenda Russell. She was on the page a lot. She was really good friends with my mom and me, and she was very supportive, for the last 5 years or whatever it's been since we met her. And she got really sick a year ago. She had a brain tumor and cancer, and she passed away about a week ago, I think on the 12th or the 13th. It was the 13th, I believe. And so her funeral was today. So I got home. I rushed home when I got released. Got cleaned up as best as I could and went to that funeral, but really, really sad. And, I just want to, if you guys know Brenda, you knew how she, what she did. She fostered a lot of kids in the community. She was like the vice president of like the adoption and foster agency for the state. This was a woman that fought her ass off for children. So, the funeral, it was really nice. My mom couldn't make it home for it. Her and Brenda were really close with each other, but my mom is in Florida. She couldn't make it home. But it was nice to see Brenda's family, see her daughter Heather and her granddaughter Hannah and her husband Dar and everyone. So, she, just kind of sad, but she fought for a year you know, it was, she did what she had to do, and you know, unfortunately, she passed away. I'm glad I was able to be out and able to attend her funeral. It was important to me to be there, because Brenda has really, she was a big supporter of me and everything I got going on, and with you know, with my family and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was that. And like I said, I see a lot of your comments, a lot of you knew Brenda and all that. Yeah, she definitely was, Hazel. Brenda, and she was no nonsense. I have a video I'll be posting to Brenda. I love it. It was back, I don't know if you guys remember when I did the protest, when we did that whole protest at Cozy Corner. And the one dude came out, thanks Tyler. When the one dude came out, Deshaun, whatever, Don Deshaun or Dan, whatever, one of the Deshaun's, he owned the strip mall. And so he came out with his phone and he was filming everyone. And there's a video, because I was doing a live video of all the stuff going on and everyone out there at the protest. And there's a video of him videoing the people that were there. And he was videoing Brenda, and Brenda slapped his phone right out of his hand. Like, she was a no-nonsense woman, and it was great. And I'm going to find that video, and he did have a gun. Remember? Yeah, you remember. But I'm going to post that video. I still have it somewhere. And actually, I don't know if it was my video. I think it was Blue Water Healthy Living were there, and they were videoing me, and you could see Brenda in the background just slap his phone out of his hand. And she was a fiery woman, and she didn't take any bullshit, and she was a fighter. And it's just a great video, and that's how I want to remember her, and that's how I do remember her. So I'm going to find that. I'm going to post it, and you guys are going to laugh, because she literally so this dude's walking around with like a 9mm or a 9mm on his hip, and had his NRA hat on and all his stuff. And yeah, it was just kind of funny. And Brenda just walked up and knocked his shit right out of his hand. So, you know, I'm going to get that up so you guys can see it. What else we got going on? There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Like I said, I may only have 9 days of freedom. I may be going right back in on the 29th. I have sentencing. So I'm going to try to get as much done I can in the next 8 days. I'm meeting with some of the lawyers tomorrow, or one of my lawyers tomorrow, to get some things in order. I have some subpoenas I'm going to be sending out about the city council, the lawsuit with the Port Huron, the city of Port Huron, and the police department over removing me, and Freed trying to tell me that I'm a liar about his involvement with Ashley Bowman. I got the name of her friend that was in the police report. So we're going to go subpoena. We're going to send some subpoenas out, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. Leslie, no, I didn't have court yesterday. I got it on the 29th. Yeah, Nathan, yeah, Tomlinson's going to put me back in. He's going to give me 90 days. The Court of Appeals they're going to let me out. They're going to grant my request for an appellate bond. They're going to reverse it. This is automatic reversal. Like I said, he didn't get a valid waiver of counsel. He actually denied me an attorney when I asked for one, and thanks, Kim. So like I said, it's a structural error. It's automatic reversal. I've read over 200 different decisions from the Court of Appeals on this. They're all consistent. It's 100% getting tossed. I'm just going to have to probably go into jail, get my appellate attorney appointed, get the paperwork. It's going to take a week or two to get it sorted out. So I'm going to have to sit for a minute, and whatever. It is what it is. I've known about it for a couple months. And so I got everything prepared, and I've gotten things in place to deal with it as it comes. So, you know, I just got to keep walking this walk. I did get a picture of Oakley. I'm debating on whether I want to post it or not. It was sent to my family a few weeks ago. She's so big. I mean, it's a really good picture. It's probably one of the best pictures that we've received in quite some time of her. And she's just really grown, and she's really big, and you know, there's just, you know, she's a little person now, and all that, and whatever, and she looks just like me. So, you know, hopefully I got some things, you know, I filed an appeal with the Court of Appeals to get parenting time, because Tomlinson, Melissa, she's so tall. She's like, yeah, it's a great picture. I'm just going to debate on whether I want to post it or not, because I don't want to. It's going to cause me problems if I do it, but At the same time, I don't give a shit. He's not going to tell me I can't post pics of my kid. I'm never going to listen to that. I don't care. And, yeah, as far as Todd and Austin, I hear Todd is now going to take the plea bargain. He's looking at 30 to 60 years. Pam, I would assume she is. If she's anything like her dad, then yeah, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And whatever. I'm going to see Tessa today. I'm waiting for her to get out of school. She's excited to see me. I've been talking to her the whole time I've been in, and we've been doing our little countdown and all that. And she's been tracking all my days. I called her last night. She's like, one more day. And whatever. She was like, how do you sleep in there? Is it comfortable? And yeah, it's going to be exciting to see her. Whatever. There's just, but yeah, there's a lot going on. We did the depositions. I posted about that with Matt Denoto, the little shitbag that made the website about me. And that was interesting. He put some names out there of some people that fed him information. We recorded all the depositions. So I'm going to be putting Matt's out there. He's just a little scumbag. So, and you should see this kid. He thinks he's super smart and super whatever. But my parents' lawyer, ate his ass up. So what else is going on? Trying to think. The Good Time lawsuit, where we're just waiting to hear some stuff on that. It's just same old shit. Just took a little 33-day break to kind of recharge and reset and get back into this. We're gonna evaluate everything I got going on. We're gonna see what we're going to do, and see if we can thanks Dustin, maybe kind of adjust some methods and see what's gonna happen here. So I don't know, but the one thing I do know that I finally have really realized that it's the community has to start stepping up as a whole. Everyone can't just sit around and be like, yeah, this place sucks and fuck this place and fuck these people. It's the community's going to have to step up and do this. Now his is Dinoto, Dinoto. No, he's a shitbag. I read a lot of case law. So I was typing in just St. Clair County in the law library to see what kind of different things would come up. This stuff's been going on for decades. You should see the case I found. Wait till you see the case I found from DHS. DHS is in CPS right in Port Huron, the local office. It's a very racist place. So racist. And I have a lawsuit I'm going to be putting up, and it talks about Deb Wallbeck. And I don't know if you guys know Deb. She's not at there anymore. She was like the head of CPS for our local office and stuff. She's not out there anymore. But yeah, it's DHS. There are a bunch of racists in there. There's a lot of racist people in there, and I'm gonna post the lawsuit that I found, and it talks about some things. It's a pretty recent lawsuit from 2021. I know who the plaintiff in the case is, and she's a local black woman that had to deal with a lot of racist shit at DHS from some people there and all that. And I'm gonna post it, and I think you guys are gonna be shocked when you read this stuff. I see Blue Water Community Action and the Head Start program. There was just an article I'll be posting. They're trying to challenge their expulsion from some federal programs over all the stuff with Cody. Oh, I hear Tessa. Actually, I'll bring Tessa on camera when she walks in. Cody, whatever his name was it Cody Williams? Yeah. And then the head of the board of their board of their executive board, whatever. A lot of stuff going on there. They are being taken to task. They're not liking it. They're trying to challenge some things, but they did what they did. They made their bed. I hear someone. I hear her coming in. I hear someone. I think she's taking her shoes off. But yeah, this place is a mess. I mean, it's a mess. And you got James Freed and Jeff Boehm and the commissioners and the city council talking about how great it is here and stuff. And speaking of Jeff Boehm, there's some things I'm gonna show you some things. Oh, here she comes. Oh, look, you got my favorite color on too. Hey, kiddo. Come here. Hi. Oh, give me a big hug. I missed you. Oh. That wasn't good. Here, you want to see it for a minute?
Yeah.
Watch, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Say hi. Oh, you got a haircut.
Yes.
Look how short it is. It's so cute. I like your glasses too.
Thank you.
You're such a
You
cute.
already know.
Know what?
That my glasses are cute.
I know. I do. Did you have fun at school?
Yes.
You did?
I had real fun.
Yeah. So where are we going for dinner?
Crossroads.
Tell everyone. Tell where we're going.
We're going to Crossroads.
And is that your favorite place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I do like Texas Roadhouse too.
Oh, you do like Texas Roadhouse? So do I.
I always eat the rolls, and that's it.
Yeah, the rolls are really good, aren't they?
I could eat a whole batch of them.
So could I. Don't do that. You're gonna ruin it. Did you have fun at school?
Yeah. You already asked that.
Well, what'd you learn today? Look at everyone says your hair is really cute. So what do we've been counting down the days, haven't we?
Yes.
Every day I would call you and you'd tell me how
Yes.
many days left, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And today's the day.
Today's the day. Uncle K's home.
And then
Papa's coming home today too, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's a big day for you. It's a good day to be.
And Penelope's coming.
She is. We're gonna go see P2. Yep.
And I made Papa, you, and Penelope and Amber a card.
You did? You're so sweet. High five.
I gave Amber and P like 2 cards
Right?
because Amber like I was gonna give you guys 2 cards, but I didn't have enough time.
You
so-
did? And you ran out of time?
Yeah.
That's all right. She does look like her mom. Thank God that she doesn't look like your dad. Huh, kid? Huh, kid? Did your dad hear that?
Yeah.
Did your daddy hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone says hi. See?
I have no idea what. I feel like they like me more than you.
They what?
They like me more than you.
They like you more than me? Probably.
I'm the smaller one.
Yeah. They probably do like you. Yeah, Tessa's out here diming everybody out. Stop, you're going to ruin that. What else is here? Are you excited?
Yes.
So what are you going to get at Crossroads?
I'm gonna get chicken tenders, fries, and chili.
Oh, that sounds good. And then we're going to go get ice cream?
Yes.
From where?
I have no idea.
Dairy Queen.
Okay, fine.
Cool. Some soft serve with some chocolate syrup.
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
Soft serve ice cream from Dairy Queen.
I've never had that before.
I'm pretty sure you
I
have.
have no idea what that is.
Ask your parents. They're down
That's
there.
the only kind of
It's
ice
the only kind of ice cream Dairy Queen has. So any ice cream you've ever had from Dairy Queen is soft serve ice cream.
No, because I have had vanilla and I've had chocolate and
I-
I've had.
That's just the flavors of soft serve ice cream, right?
Yes.
Soft serve just means it's soft. It's different than what we get at Crossroads.
comes out of that machine.
Yeah, it comes out the machine, you know.
Oh.
So, but that's what we're gonna get. You
Yes.
excited for that?
Yes.
So am I. So excited to have some good food. I had spicy Thai for lunch and it was amazing. I love spicy Thai kitchen in Marysville.
Yeah, I don't like Thai.
You don't?
No.
No, that's all right.
I almost fell asleep.
At the Thai restaurant?
Yes.
Right on.
I did not like the food.
No, well I do. It's yummy. You'll start to like it. All right, tell everyone bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll let you go play.
Yeah.
All right, bye kiddo. I'll
Bye.
talk to you in a minute.
Hey.
Oh yeah, this one here is going to be a handful for sure. Aren't you, kiddo? Yeah. Thanks, Jason. We're trying to get Tessa to do her own show. We want to call it Time Out with Tessa because when she gets in trouble, she gets put in time out. So it's a show idea. We've been tossing around that when I was at Blue Water Healthy Living, Time Out with Tessa. We think it'd be really, really cute. So we'll get her on with a little microphone and get her a little pantsuit and whatever. So, but yeah, that's the little homie right there. Yeah, Oakley is 9.5. Her birthday's at the end of May. She'll be 10. Tessa is, hi Carissa. Tessa is, how old is Tessa? 6. 6. But she acts sometimes like she's 4. Is that what you do sometimes? You act like you're 4?
Do you have like your four sometimes?
I have a pain in my head. I'm never
So-
gonna forget that because you are the rudest person.
So, dog, I mean, the jail's just the jail. All right, hey, shh, Tess, shh. You're too loud. Yeah, the jail was just the jail. It was, hey, Gary, I mean, the jail just sucks. But thankfully, my what up, Isaac? because of my Jewish faith and my religious beliefs in Judaism, I didn't have to eat the trays. I got the religious diet. They tried to deny it with me and play some games, but I was able to just deal with their bullshit. So yeah, I got to eat real food while I was in there, thankfully. And the religious diet's a lot better than the regular stuff they serve. The regular food is gross. Chuck, I was just saying that the real food there sucks. So they have a whole, they don't give you salt and pepper on the trays no more. There's no hot breakfast. You get powdered milk. I mean, they're just doing all kinds of crazy shit at the jail. The tablets don't work half the time. They raise the prices on a bunch of stuff. It's just, it's literally human trafficking. That's all they're doing. The sheriff and the sheriff's department, they make so much money from Securus. I have all the numbers. They're making so much money over the tablets and eliminating, mail being able to come in and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to talk about all of this as I get, back into the groove here. There's just a lot of problems, across the board, everywhere. Like I just said, we had Port Huron stinks like shit today because they must be transferring the sludge or whatever they're doing to the trucks, and it stinks like shit in the city. They're running the jail like shit. Our county commissioner is about to get recalled, hopefully. And, but I have some stuff about, because Bohm runs the land bank, and I'm going to be able to show some really shady deals that the land bank has been giving to Jeff's best friends and his business associates that other people haven't been getting. And we have all the paperwork. I'm going to be going through it. And yeah, we're going to turn the heat up on these guys. And I'm going to try to adjust some things. I'm going to get bluewatercurrent.com. I know you guys are aware of that. That's the website that me and a couple of the other guys created, the media website. We're going to get that back up and running and getting some things on there. We've been kind of slack on it, or I've been kind of slack on it because it's kind of, I'm the one that does a lot of the articles, and I haven't really been doing, giving it a lot of attention, but we're going to, because there's a lot to talk about. And there's a lot that needs to be put out there and addressed and confronted and whatever. Jason, there was heat in there. They fixed it right before I got in there. I know that Matt King went to the Board of Commissioners meeting recently and said that the heat never really stopped working. Yes, it did. 100% it did. There was no heat in the back. There's no heat in the front. The heat was not working. So he's an absolute liar. He's 100% liar. You can ask the people that were in there at the time. You can ask the deputies that worked there. The heat was not working. It was absolutely freezing in there. It was really, really bad, and it was really, really unnecessary and everything. Matt King's just a liar. He's an absolute liar. Everybody. Yeah, Doug, they'll never make me a trustee. It's an ongoing joke I have with the Deps about how quick, if they made me a trustee, how quick Oljanek's fat ass would take it away from me. So yeah, that's whatever. And who wants to be a trustee in that jail? You just work for free. You don't even get any benefits anymore. So it is what it is. I'm trying to think what else is pressing. Not too much. I just wanted to hop on here. I know you guys were waiting to hear from me. I had some things I had to do today first before I jump back into this. Oh, Paul Soderberg. Paul Soderberg's got big problems coming. So does Gary Fletcher. We're going to... Laura, they weren't threatening to me. They were they were straight up retaliating against me. And it's all about the lieutenant and the upper command staff. It's not the sergeants and the COs and stuff. They're all very nice to me, very respectful. They treat me very well. We all do what we do. It's the upper command staff. They were 100% retaliating against me because of, my position and the lawsuits and all that. That's why they put me in segregation right as soon as I got in there. I literally went right into Max. And was locked down, like I said, 21 and a half hours a day. I was locked in my cell. This is county jail, and these are petty misdemeanors. These aren't, it's just, like I said, they were running it like a level 4, level 5 prison. It's not how it's supposed to be. But this is their these are their policies, and they're going to get confronted about them. They're not going to do this. They finally run into somebody, me, who will take on this stuff and will confront them on it and hold them accountable for it. And we're going to go litigate it. We're going to go see what a federal judge says about a lot of things and whatever. So, but yeah, I'm going to get back in the swing of things here as we, get going and whatnot. Gretchen, yeah, they're having a lot of retention issues there and staff and stuff and all that. It's just the morale at the sheriff's department is, oh yeah, but so yeah, about Blue Water Yeah, max lockdown the whole time, Jason. I mean, I went right in. I was a level 2, and I was locked down right off rip. They were denying me medical care, adequate medical care to deal with my back and my injuries and stuff that's going on. You know, it's whatever. But yeah, Blue Water Current, we're going to get that up and running and start hammering out some articles and get that, you know, back to just being, you know, whatever, and try to build our following back there and all that. And, you know, because I do see the Times Herald seems to be, they're writing about a lot of stuff. So it's good. That's good to see. But we need to keep a lot of the stuff in the public eye. I'm going to go check out the Wrigley Center. I drove by it this morning. I see they still haven't fixed the piece of glass that's up top. But here's the interesting thing about the Wrigley Center and the lofts is a lot of the leases are going to be up in the next couple months. And once these tenants that are in there get out of their leases, we're going to hear about all the nightmare of that place. Right now, a lot of the tenants are being quiet because they still live there and they don't want to cause themselves problems. But wait till their leases are up and they move out and they start talking about what's been going on there and how terrible it is. You know, I'm not done with anything. You know, this was a little hiccup that I had to do. Thanks, Hazel. I hope everything's going good for you and your daughter and everything and all that. And yeah, we'll talk. There's just a lot of issues, man. A lot of issues. And they're gonna continue until we get some new leadership. Hi, Carol. So let me see. For sure, Michelle. Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna start getting some stuff in there and some articles, and a lot of FOIAs went out while I was down, and all the information came in. I just need some time to go through it all and start doing stuff. Thanks, Denise. So that's all I got for now. I'm gonna go just relax for a little bit, and thanks, Amy. But yeah, we're gonna go to Crossroads tonight. I've been waiting for Crossroads. I can't wait to go see Chris and Jackie and all the other girls and all the guys in the kitchen and everybody there. I want a burger and I want some chili myself and some puffy tacos and all that. And so we're gonna go. Yeah, as far as Rep can run again, that's fine. But we're gonna try to put somebody up against her. Hey, Kathy, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen because hey, Carissa. Because we need to get rid of Pauline Rep. Pauline Rep is trash. She's trash. She's dishonest. She's terrible. Everything about her, they're whatever. But yeah, Crossroads, we're gonna go there. So you guys need to stop in at Crossroads. If you go there, I don't know if you guys have seen it. They have the buy a burger, give a burger, whatever it is. So I've been going in there and doing like $100 at a time for a burger and fries, putting up there. If you guys are in there and you can afford it, buy a burger and whatever, put it on the board. If you can't afford it and you want to go eat there, go in there and just pull one of the prepaid things off the wall. There's a bunch of people have been putting them up there, and go try out their food. If you, like I said, if you can't really afford to eat out, but you want to go there, there's a way for you to do that. And it's a really cool thing that Chris and Jackie are doing, and we are very supportive of it. When we go in there, we make sure to, to put a few up there so everybody can go and, yeah, we you know how we feel about Crossroads. We love it there, and we love Chris and the whole staff there, and Jackie and all them, and it's one of the favorite places. They're always really good to us, and the food's phenomenal, and I can't wait to go have dinner there, to be quite honest. So yeah, so I will talk to you guys very, very soon. I'm out, I'm home, and hopefully it's in 9 days. That's still the case. If not, we're just gonna deal with it, and like I always do, I deal. This is, just walk through this. So I will talk to you guys soon. I appreciate everything. See ya.